Makebug is raiding with 23 viewers. Augustuski is now following. Zero Tomastv is now following.
Well, hi. Sorry. Gosh. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, I'm trying to clip my microphone to my back pocket. There we go. There we go. Hi. Do any new friends? If you're still here, sorry. Hi, MLO Cool Lib or Libby. Sorry, my knee is gonna bump my desk and I'm gonna bump my today we're doing a needle felting stream, but I also do chalk pastels and stained glass. What are the things that I do? And that's the whole spiel. That's the thing. Zero to Mars. A stretch. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thanks for the follows, friends. Augustus Sky and Zero to Mars. I will do that stretch right now. Hey. Oh, lovely. And I'll do a positive self-talk. I will. Yeah, yes, I do all the cool things here. Exactly. Let's pop out my chest. So that, boom. Okay, great. Before I positive self-talk though, how was your stream, maker friend? What were you doing? What were you working on? I was lurking you, but I was well out of the room for a lot of it. So fill me in. And if you have any progress shots or you want to share like your Instagram, please feel free to do so. Yeah. Now I'll say hi to people. Jacothy, hello. Alyssa, hello. DK, hello. Zero to Mars. Steffi Ann. Ba the Queen, I hope I'm saying that right. Tater Tater. Augustus Sky, I think that's everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh. Did you see how much water just spilled out of that? That was so much water. Let me see if I can actually get that in my camera. Let's see. Let's pull, zoom out a bit. See all that water on my leg here? And my shirt, and it's all over the floor, dude. You can't quite see the floor, but that was so much. Woo. Okay, sorry. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi! How you doing, Jenny? Good to see you. Coloring line. Ooh. Fairness. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it was a good art and good conversation stream. That's the best. What the heck? I don't know. I've opened the floodgates with this bottle situation. Well, that's so lovely to hear. I saw you were streaming earlier. I hope it was a good one. Hopefully my works when wet. We shall see. Well, that was chaotic. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this is what we have been working on, is a snail. Hopefully, obviously, semi-obviously. Yeah. On a branch. Yeah, I guess that's a branch. And I'm not sure if I want to lighten this little tiny patch of green up. I think I might a little bit before I peel it up. Thanks so much. That's bananas. And like as of the end of stream yesterday, it was exactly 1,000, and I was like, I'm afraid to celebrate because, you know, sometimes like numbers fall off. And I was like, and then I happened to get a couple more follows when we raided someone, so I feel like I can say it out loud now, which is exciting. Sweet friends. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little bit of my... Thank you. Yeah, it's bananas. I can't believe it still. I was saying it like all last night, like, that really happened. That's crazy. I mean, yes, exactly. Hype is now legal. All right, yeah, and if anybody's stuck around from the raid, thank you, and I promise it's not usually that chaotic here. I can't believe how much water I just spilled on my leg and floor. It was a lot. It was an awful lot. So I still haven't heard from this second series of shows by the same people that like I got into their one series, you know. But they announced yesterday they had to change their venue. They had said the delay was because they were having trouble with their venue, and now they've changed it entirely. So hopefully that means they know how many vendor spots they have and can therefore like fill them, and then I can stop checking my email every 15 seconds. Just seems healthier. By the way, I will not be streaming on Thursday. I think I'll do Thursday's time, so 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, Wednesday, instead, we were supposed to go on a whale watch on Wednesday. And when we went to buy tickets, they weren't doing a whale watch randomly on this Wednesday. So we're going on Thursday instead. Oh, thanks so much, Jenny. You sweetheart. I'm really enjoying this. I just picked it up back in January, and I love doing it. Especially love that it's like nothing's poison. Unless I poke myself with the needle, I'm not gonna really like get hurt. Good. The low, I don't know, low impact medium for me. No mask. Great. It is. Do you, it sounds like you must have done it before. Wait, did I know that? I think you might have rated in after doing a felting stream. Is that right? Are you a 2D or a 3D or both person? I've never tried 3D. That one seems like I'd stab myself a lot. Whereas this, I can keep my hand far away, not even in there. Thanks, TK. I have a website that hopefully works now. We'll see. Ugh. You gotta be like that. A 3D bunny? God. That's so sweet. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just making this up. I felt like so many friends that don't normally do felting have like just kind of happened into it, like all at the same time, myself included. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, thanks. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad it kind of looks semi-cohesive because it will all be at the same booth. And yeah, I don't know. It's like having a hard time like deciding how to like market it. So yeah, anyway, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for saying so. Ooh, my coffee's here. Thank you very much. Afternoon cheers. Do you have a picture of it anywhere? The bunny? Oops. That was the lens cap, and that made a terrible. I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. I will knock my camera over if I get out of this seat situation, and I'll also have to be wading in water. All right. I think this is probably done at this point. Oh. And so that means time for the peel. Go. Ooh, awesome. Everybody check that out. Oh my God. Ah! That's so sweet. Wait, I know I followed you. Did I just forget about seeing? Hold please. I'm going to Instagram right now. Come on. I did miss it. What the heck? No heart. It's hearted now. Let me heart all of this stuff. Don't I? Yeah, I completely follow you. Thanks, Instagram, for not showing me Jenny's posts. Rude. Rude as heck. Eat that. I hate that. It's so cute. That was only your 4th time? Holy cow. That it's so freaking cute. I hope you keep going with it, especially if you feel like you can improve, but I think it looks fan-freaking-tastic, just as is. Yeah, to quote TK, TK knows what's up. Or I guess to kind of reference TK, I don't know. TK says that. All right, y'all ready for the peeling? TK, hold your breath. I know that you're nervous about this. Oops. You just jam that back in there. Okay, here goes. Slow and steady. Oh. I don't have any chunks of foam that have come up in it yet. Famous last words, but. I hope the break was restorative for you. I I attempted to carve a stamp today. It's been like more than a year since I tried, and I was like a total newbie when I just kind of stopped trying. And needless to say, it did not go ideally. So I think I kind of understand what you're saying. Oh yeah, let's go from the other side too. Sure. Appendages here. Ooh, this one. This might have some felt stuck to it. I really don't want to make another ginormous hole in my... Ah, yep. Well, phooey. Gonna rip it up. Lovely. Okie dokie. That's great. Congrats on having shipments. And thanks for the alert. All right, well, I'll get my fine-tooth, technically cat comb out and get this pulled out of the back. But it's actually not that bad. It's just this little area. Worse than I thought, or than I wanted it to be, but it's not that bad. If that makes any sense. I have some in the back, stuck in the back of the grackle that I need to remove anyway, so I can do a combing party. Totally. I say that like it's a thing, but it's not. Anywho, there's the snail. I do think that's sticking up a bit more than I'd like. There we go. All right. So, would you like to see the next reference photo? 2 minutes. It's this. Lovely hen in front of some hydrangeas. There we go. Pink hydrangeas. So, yeah, I actually got the painting done for the background off stream the other day. So we don't have to like wait for anything to dry, which is wonderful. Look at me thinking ahead. Who is she? Thinking ahead, but where is it? Here it is. Yeah, oh, good point. I didn't even realize it was. How did I not connect that it was bird? For anybody who hasn't been here for the other felting stream, these are the other things I've got kind of done. Grackle, bee, and the snail. I am like a little bit overwhelmed having this market situation. Oh, a doofus. Anyway, because I keep being like, oh, I need to worry about like bags for when if people buy stuff and they don't want to like carry it, and I have to worry about finding a tent that's not super expensive but won't like fall down, and all of the things. And yet, what I really need to do is make stuff so that the booth isn't empty. So that's what I'm going to try to start focusing a bit. Line this up. Sorry, I just need to get a blank white thing. Background, that's the word for that. So I can line this up properly. Oh, here we go. I think I like it lined up there. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So unfortunately, there are quite a few lines to get transferred over. Yeah, totally, TK. It's just like, I'm trying to think of like all the things that I need, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna get there and there's gonna be like, so like when I take something to be framed, like a pastel, I have like a little, or when I take something to like drop it off with the person who commissioned it, I have a little like pastel emergency kit that I keep with me, and it's got like a gum eraser and a kneaded eraser and a pencil and I don't know. I'll have to think about what else. But, you know, I've got like a little thing for just in case. So I know I'm going to need that. And I was thinking like, okay, if I get anything that's painted black, I should bring a Sharpie in case it gets scratched. That would be smart. And like, oh, I guess I could bring a Posca pen too, Posca marker. Whichever. But I'm not going to know like I was reading about when you set up one of those like, you know, the square tents that people use like at an art fair at like a farmer's market or something. It was recommending that you put your tent weights on top, like the tops of the legs, which makes me nervous because couldn't that like fall on somebody in theory? But like you shouldn't put them on the bottom, which is totally where I thought they would go. So I don't know anything. Wait. I want to move this a little bit. guess I'll start on this lovely hen. As opposed to all the foliage and stuff. That's what I'm getting at. The other day, use a pencil. I did just. That's where I want it to be. Yep, that's actually fine. Noise. Woo!
Closing in on a year.
That is bananas, eyes, and thank you for the resub, and how are you, and hello, hello. That is just crazy to me. Hello, how are ya? It really is. Day off, nice. Ah, ooh. Well, that's exciting. Is that something to be nervous about? It seems like, I mean, I'm good at being nervous about anything. So I feel like I would be, but are you nervous or are you just feeling good and want to make sure you're like prepped and have all the good ideas and stuff? I'm sure 80% of what I just said makes it abundantly clear I've never played D&D. But nervous, yeah. Well, I'm doing well. Speak for everybody, but yeah. I got nothing. We're making pizza on the grill tonight for dinner. So that's pretty good, right? Unless we happen to burn all of them, it will be great. Even if we just get one. The dough has been slow proofing for 4 days. Though this is the first time I will have used this recipe, so hopefully it's a good one. Yeah. Hoping we won't burn it. The last time we tried, which explains why it was the last time, Kaylin just like turned the bottom like 2/3 of it into just charcoal. So that was because he thought he had the stone that came with like the kettle pizza attached like system, but he had just grabbed a regular pizza stone and it cracked. So then obviously heat was coming right on through it, you know. Oh yeah, this one's bananas. So we'll have to see how it goes. But it called for, you mix the dough and then you let it sit for 8 to 12 hours at room temp, and then you split it into like, you know, four balls and put it in the fridge for 2 to 4 days. Like the minimum time it wants you to do is 2 days. So I know. I was like, do you think we can still eat this? We did. Nothing had broken off of it. It still was, you know, sketchy, but also, of course, it was exactly. Any pieces of stone would be good for our gizzards. That's the thing they don't tell you about Massachusetts. Humans have gizzards here. Spoiler alert. And like I would have just been like, well, let's just make a different one. But it was a frozen crust. We didn't have any yeast at the time. So I was like, that was the only crust we had. I had thawed a previously made by me crust and or dough ball. So we had to like scrape the top of the very top of the dough and like the toppings off and just kind of eat those because it was really too burned to eat. It tasted awful. If you can imagine such a thing. Hey NECA, I'm good, how are you? Ooh, that's not the one I meant. That one. Oh, you can see what's going on under there. Yeah, okay. You can. I know this is not the most interesting part, but frankly, I forgot I had to do this part on this one still. Not gonna lie, I just thought I was ready to go somehow. Exactly. Stabba, stabba, stabba. Oops, I think I left an incorrect. Get rid of that. What's that thing called? You are? What'd you do? Did you go like run or something? It was a tag that I wanted to get rid of. Unboxing today. That was a lie. And my check. Well, congrats. I assume, is that the highest? Sounds really good. So 10 kills. All right. Congrats. Most people get three kills. Dang, good job. Were you just feeling extra murdery today? I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, exactly. Probably have like at least 10 kills by the time I'm done with this. But the only thing there really is to kill is like my own thumb or finger, so I'm gonna try not to do that, actually. The other thing, TK, if you're still there, that is messing with me a bit about the getting ready for these shows is how short a time there is between like me finding out, which was less than a week ago now, and when the first one is. And if I get into the other series, I could even have less time, like May 20th, I think, is the first one in the other series. So like, I was talking to Potato Art Studios, who does a lot of, or it seems like a lot to me at least, in-person shows. And I was just like, I peeped her setup and I was like, what do you use? Tell me all about it, you know? And she got the really, really nice walls that you can hang stuff right off of, and it looks really, really like, it looks like you have, you know, a little gallery. They're incredibly expensive, but she's like a master thrifter, and she got her 3 walls for like really cheap, like a 1/10 of the cost or something like that. And she said she thought she looked for like 6 to 9 months or something like that to find a good price. And like, I'm just not gonna get that lucky, you know? Like, there's a guy in this state who's selling his tent and walls and like accessories and stuff, but asking so much for, like, he's not asking for much under like what it would cost to buy it new. So I really don't. Yeah, exactly, TK. And it's like, I didn't want to buy all this crap in advance if I didn't know I was going to get into the shows. So, like, well, what am I going to do? Something. But, like, I definitely don't want to be the person chasing their tent down. So I don't want to get, you know, too light duty a thing. But I also don't want to spend $1 bazillion if eventually I will hope to get a cooler setup, you know? But yeah, I definitely don't want to be the person chasing my tent around. Does that seem sketchy to anybody else? Having your tent weights at the top of your tent poles, and like for reference, they yeah, exactly, TK. Like for reference, the minimum weights per leg that you're allowed on at this group's series is 40 pounds. So that's like 40-pound weights above people's heads? Oh, I don't know. And the other thing is there are other walls that are like similar to those really swanky ones that Potato found thrifted for like an amazing price, but those like roll up and can like go in a duffel bag, and then you just like put the frame together and then you put the walls on. The other ones don't do that, and like my big car is station wagon, so maybe that's what I would think. Yeah, well, and just like the thought that like I think it's Velcro, like heavy duty Velcro that keeps them on. Like what if that came out? That could fall on somebody. Ugh, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I think I'm mostly excited though. If I can get all the things ironed out. And I enlisted Van Galen's help. He said he'll help me figure out like the tent and walls situation, because I'm like, I have too many things to consider and I can't make this choice. He was like, what can I do? And I was like, please take this off of my hands. So sent him a bunch of the information that I was like getting overwhelmed with. So hopefully he'll reach some conclusion. Right, Mecca? I have no idea. It is so weird. Like, yeah. Whoops. Although you're also talking to somebody who readily admits that they feel like electricity is just magic. So, like, I understand the explanation for quote unquote why it works, but like that doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, but why? Why is that a thing? Why does it do that? Yeah, it's just like how, yeah, it is, it is. So is the fuzzy side the hook? Is that the thing, Ryzen? It's just like, you know, when I think of a hook and loop, I think of like, you know, those like the old kind of door latch that like, you know, there's an actual hook and it goes in a loop. You know what I mean? Like you can see that they're worked together. That's really funny, Mecca. That makes me feel better though. So is it just that it's like microscopically hooking? Not microscopically, but very small hooks going into the loop? Oh. Gotcha. It's like they got ripped on a lot for it, but like I assume I get what like Insane Clown Posse was getting at with like the Miracles song. Like I intellectually, like I understand why magnets work. Why is it a thing? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just a weird phenomenon. It's just the same as electricity. Like, I understand there's a quote-unquote explanation, but, like, what the heck? Although they said they didn't want to talk to a scientist and that scientists were lying in the song, so I guess that doesn't help. That probably didn't endear them to many people. Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, Mecca. Mm-hmm. Fucking radiation. I don't know that one. I've never heard of that. Yeah, that does not make sense. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, point of no return implies there's no return. So, in. Mm-hmm. They do indeed. I mean, it's not a good idea to eat radioactive things, so if it's like, you know, if they've learned to expel it for their own health, then that's rational. I swear, having like, I think I have like too literal a mind for a lot of things like this. Like, there are so many things you just have to accept. Like, if you're going to be an astrophysicist, you just have to accept the math. Bananas are radioactive? But like, for real? $10,000 bananas in 10 minutes. Oh my god. Well, you know what I mean. Like, it's, or maybe you don't know what I mean, but it's like, if you're a chemist and you have like a hypothesis. Yeah, I get that. I get that. When the way that you test your theory is still just like math, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know. Which is fine. I'm just like wired different. That's why I am absolutely not a scientist. Potassium's radioactive a little bit. I didn't realize. Oh, no worries, Eisen. No worries. It's just me brains, you know? It's kind of like how, I don't know, like in school, I was horrible at algebra and then also horrible at chemistry as a result. Even though I thought chemistry was really interesting, but I was really, really good at geometry because you can like see it. Milligram, I've never actually heard of that unit. About 100 bananas to receive the same. Oh wow, this is normal environmental radiation, I see. So yeah, okay. Everybody, it's okay to eat bananas still. Right, Mecca? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Sorry. Thanks, Mecca. Ugh. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, I had a positive self-talk from way earlier. Yee! Thanks, Killer Bee. Heck yeah. We do be hitting that. Gotcha, Eisen. Gotcha. Yeah. Algebra is just like, you learn the formulas and you just like are okay with it. And I was not okay with it. Why? But yeah, I feel like I hear a lot of people saying like geometry was like the worst ever and they hated it, but algebra was super cool. And I'm like, opposite-y. Completely